Hey there, and welcome to the Easy Spreadsheets for Life channel, where we create easy-to-use digital tools for real life. And today I'm going to walk you through how to use our College Dorm Checklist Spreadsheet, which is compatible with both Google Sheets and Excel 365. This template was built to make the college move-in day a little bit more organized and stress-free. College moving can be an exciting time, but also a bit chaotic. So this checklist is built to help you stay organized, stay calm, avoid unnecessary trips to the store like the day after move-in. It helps you make sure you don't forget important and sometimes expensive items, and also helps you collaborate with parents or roommates without overlapping or forgetting things. So whether you're the student or the parent, or maybe you're both, this checklist is, it can be used as a go-to guide for remembering everything from shower shoes to charger cords. Okay, let's dive in. So the checklist is simple but extremely helpful. There aren't a lot of complicated formulas, and as with all of our templates, there's always this starting page that you can refer to for links to contact us, links to this video, and we have a couple of pages on our website with frequently asked questions and tips and tricks just to help you get the most out of your spreadsheet. And sometimes there'll be a little bit of setup that you need to do, but not for the College Dorm checklist. This page is simply informational. So we're going to go over to the checklist tab, and you'll see that there's just several lists that are categorized, and I'll just read off a few categories. There's stuff for bedding, a list for personal hygiene, and then also a list for personal care, just to kind of break up those two things. A short list for what you'll need when you go to the bathroom. There's a long list for clothing and shoes, and then additional lists down here, including kitchen, cleaning supplies, health and safety, school supplies, and this is one that a lot of people forget, important documents. So we've included a list for that. And then this is kind of a catch-all here, just miscellaneous optional stuff that is important, or you may just want to bring it. And then these three blank ones over here, you can use that for whatever you like. You can create your own category and create your own lists. So as you can see, each list also has this column of checkboxes to the left. And this just helps you keep track of what you have, what you still need, helps you to see your progress. And all you do is just, if you have pillows, just check it, and you'll see that it grays out and also is lined out. And that just kind of gives you an easier visual to see what things you still need and what things you already have. So I'll just check a few more things here. You can see what that looks like as I go through the items and check things off. So what you can do is just start with these pre-filled lists. There's a wide variety of items you'll either need or want. I think there's 250 pre-filled items on the checklist. And of course you have all of these blank cells down here, and you can add whatever you want to any category. For example, if I wanted to add like bleach, I just click into the cell and start typing. It's as easy as that. There are likely some of these items that you won't need or want, and all you have to do is click into the cell and hit the delete button. So I'll just do that. I'll just delete moisturizer, and now you have a blank cell, and you might want to get rid of that cell, but you don't want to delete the entire row. So the easiest thing to do is just highlight all of the items below, then you would copy, click into the blank cell, and then paste. So now you have this duplicate down here. I'll just click into it and delete, and the blank cell is gone. Now the reason we don't do cut and paste as opposed to copy and paste is because the template will cut everything, including the grid lines, and once you paste, it will leave sort of some blank space where those grid lines were, and you don't want to mess with the formatting. So the easiest thing to do is just that copy and paste that I just showed you. And like I said earlier, there are, I think, about 250 items on the list. And a lot of these things are items that are easy to forget. So it's important, to go through each list, make sure everything is on here that you need. Something like quarters for laundry, that can often be forgotten. Or something like face masks, you might want to check if your college has any rules or guidelines about face masks, COVID tests, etc. Other thing is blackout curtains. If it's difficult for you or your college student to sleep when there's light, then you might want to bring some blackout curtains. That could be very helpful to get the rest that's needed. Things like power strips and extension cords, extra chargers, a lock for your laptop, all those things can be easily missed, so we've included them on the list here. A great thing about this list is you can duplicate the template if you want one version for, say, home prep and then one for the actual move-in day. Or maybe you want a list of things that you need to buy and then a list of things that are, say, already packed. All you have to do is click down here on the down arrow and you would duplicate, and the spreadsheet will create an exact duplicate of the template. And then I could go down here to the copy and click rename, and let's say I want to call this packed. So I can use that template for things that are packed and things that still need to be packed. So going back to the checklist, up here at the top, you'll see that there's space where you can add a move-in date. So you just click in the cell. You can just enter a date like that. Or you can actually double click into the cell and this calendar will pop up and you can select from there. There's also space to add the dorm address. You can add roommate names if you like. And then these two fields over here have formulas in them, and that's why they don't have a white background like these here. Anything without a white background typically has text or a formula that you don't want to delete. So the spreadsheet will total the total number of items in all of the lists for you. So I was saying 250, it's actually 249. Well, I deleted one. So originally it was 250, and it will be 250 if you purchase the spreadsheet. And then over here, the spreadsheet totals the number of items that are still unchecked. And this just helps you quickly see how much is done, what still needs attention. Super handy if you're gathering items over a period of time or maybe coordinating with a parent or a roommate. Another thing I want to mention is that all of our spreadsheets have what's called protection, and this just prevents accidental edits and deletion of formulas, and you can always tell when something is protected because it has this little lock here. Any copies that you make do not transfer the protection. So this over here, this one is not protected, but the checklist is. And whether you're using Google Sheets or Excel, you can either pause or completely remove the protection. And to learn how to do that, you would just go back to the Start Here tab, go down to Spreadsheet Protection, and then there's a link here, and it'll link you to just a PDF instruction on how to do that. And of course, with our templates, you can always easily change colors. You can add rows, hide rows, change fonts, etc. All of those instructions can be found on our FAQ page or our tips and tricks page on our website. And that's it. Your College Dorm Checklist is now your personal move-in assistant. It just is made to make the whole process easier, to simplify it, to keep you organized, and to reduce your stress. And you can find a link to this template in our Etsy shop in the description box below. And if you found this helpful, give it a like, hit subscribe, check the description for the links. You can check out our whole store. We have a wide variety of spreadsheet templates for budgeting, for tracking, for organizing. And you can find the link to our store below as well. And I will catch you in the next video, and good luck with your college adventure.